Disappointed in the outcome. Congratulate Alabama. Made 11 threes, which is on their number for here at home. We just didn't get switched out on them, putting enough pressure on them on the perimeter in the first half. And really proud of my guys for bouncing back in the second half. Locker room was really positive at halftime, and the guys were really encouraging each other. I thought the starters tonight played really well. And Janai Broom had a real advantage on the inside tonight, and we took advantage of it, but he was terrific. Played like a first-team all-conference player, and he did it at both ends. He scored, he blocked shots, he switched out defensively. Alabama's really, really hard to guard. They'll put 5 shooters out there on the floor, and they can get downhill, and they're a good team. We missed some shots tonight that you need to make, to win against a really good team on the road. I don't know that many teams are going to come in here and win in our league. We were a team that had the ability and had a chance.
Bruce, the fragmented start to the game with the light malfunction and anything else that may have gone on in the game from your side, did it impact your team at all?
No, I don't think it impacted us at all. I gave Nate a hard time. I said, look, if you guys want a new facility, just get a new facility. You don't have to turn the lights off or, something like that. But no, it was one of those things that happens.
Bruce, you guys had a lot of turnovers in the first half, kind of uncharacteristic from y'all. Second half, tightened it up. What was the difference, did you feel like, on that end of the
floor? I thought their ball pressure really bothered our guards. Point guard's the only position we're young, and it was it disrupted us. I'm sure we'll see that. And yet, Aiden only had 1 turnover. I think Trey only had 1 turnover, and Trey played really well in the second half. I probably should have got him 1 more rotation in there in the second half because he was playing so well at both ends. But we had 11 for the game, and did a better job with the offense in front of us, taking care of the ball and getting organized in what we were trying to run. Down the other end with their ball pressure, with their defense, they played really hard defensively and they were disruptive.
Bruce, you mentioned the locker room. I think it was 9-0 for you guys at a halftime. What did you kind of notice that you guys had switched up at the half that was working better for you gus?
I thought we just got really good leadership. We got good chemistry. We got great kids, and we got some stops and made some shots, and we came here to win a game. You could tell we came here to win. We didn't, but you could tell the way we came back in the second half that. And the game kind of got away. It got away from us a little bit, Sarah. There in the middle to end of the first half when Alabama came down and bang, 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 just made a bunch of shots.
Bruce, you mentioned kind of whether you were going to deny like a second rotation in the second half. I guess kind of what went into the thinking that there's obviously like the foul situation. What went into your thinking of when to bring him back or maybe why not to bring him back earlier?
Yeah, well, Dylan was great defensively too. Dylan had a great second half defensively, so we brought Janai back and he winds up fouling out. So I thought my decision to bring him back was brilliant. I don't know. I mean, he was really good inside. He only had one turnover. He had 5 blocks. He had a lot of really good defensive plays. So, as far as Janai Broom's future. That's a pretty good game, to send out. Because he's guarding the leading scorer in the league. Mark Sears, he's able to block his shot from 3, and he's able to retreat and challenge him at the rim. Really good. Really good. And then obviously, he's able to score inside, and I'm surprised he only got 2 free throws.
Coach, going off of that too with Mark Sears, he's one of the more crafty guys, really, you could say, in this conference. Why was he so difficult maybe coming in to prepare for, but also what did he show you today on the floor?
Well, he's just so fast and powerful and quick, and because they space the floor with shooters, the floor is open for him to be able to get downhill and make plays. And I thought both Dylan and Janai did a pretty good job of rotating when they needed to rotate over, and we sunk. And Alabama got some 50-50 balls after we blocked shots or after there was some rebounds that we had to do a little better job on the boards. They got 16 offensive rebounds and 21 second chance points. I thought that and the three ball were the differences in the game as far as them getting 79 points.
All right, we'll take two more, Johnny, and then Herb.
Hey, Bruce, you guys were in control earlier, and then Rylan Griffin got hot off the bench. What were some of the adjustments you made in the second half to try to slow him down, and how impactful was he tonight?
Well, he's very impactful. We did not switch out on him in the first half, and so he's got great range, and so he was able to take open shots, but from great distance. And that was, we just did a better job of switching out, making him put the ball down the floor.
You've been challenging this team during the 11-game win streak to stay humble and stay working. What do you learn from this outcome that you'll build on for the rest of the year?
Well, I mean, they're going to run people out of here a lot, period. And they didn't run us out. So I think our guys will go, all right, we can compete on the road, tough environment against a really, really good team, So this may not be the outcome we wanted, but this is an outcome that tells me something. You got to be pretty good to be able to come in here and not get run out in this environment against us.
All right, last one for
Bruce, rare game for Aiden where he doesn't hit a shot, but you stuck with him, down the stretch. How'd you feel like he did, especially on defense, and just kind of hanging in there on what was a pretty rough shooting night for him, normally?
Yeah, you just got to believe, you got to trust him, know that he's going to make a shot. And he kept competing, but I know he's frustrated. But he's a freshman. He's a really, really special player, really special hard worker. And like I said, Trey had a really good second half, and I probably should have given Trey one more rotation.